question was, yes, the BJP might have given the reservation, but when it comes down to it, you can't play different hands in different states and then a different hand when it comes down to a national level. But I'll come back to that. You want to, take that point on. But Clyde Crasto, there's also right now a sense that the likes of the NCP, the likes of the Congress is fanning this agitation as it suits their agenda going into 2024.
Absolutely not, Preeti. Absolutely not. No form of violence is acceptable and people should refrain. There should be peace in the state. Nobody is going to do that. And Rajiv Pandey, the BJP spokesperson, kept taking the name of Mr. Sharad Pawar. In a time like this, when there's such a sensitive issue going on in this country, I think you should be having that kind of a sense to not say these kind of things to create problems further. So I think you should refrain from making such kind of statements. We all are refraining from making any kind of statements that are sensitive. So I think you should have that much sense to refrain from making sensitive statements like this. And having said that, point here is very important. Right now, what is going on, because they are Maratha agitators, the Marathas have been pushed to the edge. They played with the sentimentalists. They gave 40 days to Mr. Jarange Patil. They have not been living up to what they are saying. Now they have erupted there. I understand there's no violence is acceptable. They should maintain peace. But the point here is, where is the Home Minister of Maharashtra? Where is Mr. Devendra Fadnavis? Every time a situation like this arises, he's not around. He's campaigning or he's doing something else. He should resign if he cannot take care of the state. Did he not have any intelligence report? I mean, a thing like this, when people have gathered together and a problem is being created, where is the intelligence of the Home Department? Where is the Home Minister, who's also the Deputy Chief Minister? Busy doing other things. He's in Chhattisgarh campaigning. You have the pictures of him coming from Raipur wearing glasses and campaigning. The Home Ministry should have known that this was going to happen and they should have made sure that this did not go further. The violence should not be acceptable. So this is the
but Clyde Crasto, you're saying the Maratha community has been pushed to the edge. I want to bring in Sahil, but again, the dichotomy in that statement, Clyde Crasto, because if at one level the Maratha community is accommodated at the cost of OBC, which is your rallying point where at least the India Alliance is concerned, are you okay with that? Of it being pushed to the edge and then being accommodated? But having said that,
no, Preeti, give me 30 seconds.
Go ahead.
Give me 30 seconds. No, they should not be pushed. But what is happening right now? What is happening right now? This is the reason why we see what is happening in Maharashtra. If they are taking their time, every time they're deliberating, we'll do this, we'll do that, have constant talks and come to a conclusion. And the moot point is very important is, where was the intelligence? What were they doing? They should have known that this would have happened. They should have made sure should have called those people, sat with them and made sure there was peace.
Okay, Sahil Joshi, I want to bring you in. Would you like to just delve into the politics which is taking place at the back end of all of this? Because there's already been a resignation from the Shiv Sena MP on the basis of support for the Maratha community and that the government hasn't done enough. Do you see more resignations in the offing?
Well, how it spread, when actually for the first time, when Jarange Patil was sitting on a fast in, early days of month of October, no one actually took notice of it. But when the police get down on the lathi charge to break his fast, after that, it spread like a fire. Jarange Patil overnight became a hero of the Maratha community. And after that, it was widely covered by the local media. Now, after that, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra personally went to the site where he was holding his fast, and in presence of the Chief Minister, Jarange Patil broke his fast for the first time. And in that, Chief Minister promised him that they will be putting up a commission. That committee, they will be putting up a committee, they will be forming a committee. That committee will give the recommendations with respect to the Maratha community within Marathwada, whether how many people can be given reservation under the caste certificate of Kunbi, that is part of the OBC reservation. Now first, let's try and understand that why suddenly this demand for giving reservation to the Marathas in the OBC has started arising. That is because in 2021, when the reservation to the Maratha community was struck down by the Supreme Court judgment, in that judgment, the Supreme Court made it very clear that because of the 102nd amendment passed by the parliament, the rights of the state to give reservation to a particular community has been withheld, and that is the reason why the reservation to the Maratha community passed by the Maharashtra Assembly cannot be given to the Maratha community. And after that, there was a rising demand within the Maratha community, especially from the marginal farmers, the landholders, which has hardly 1 or 2 acre land to feed their family. They started demanding that why not give us reservation within the OBC community. We are also OBC. The Kunbi caste, which is also a farming caste in Maharashtra, have already got a reservation under OBC segment. Why can't we be given the Kunbi certificate and given a reservation in the Maratha in the OBC segment? And that is why Zaranghe Patil's agitation has picked up like a fire, and the Maratha community by and large have now started demanding that if the government cannot give them a separate reservation as a Maratha community, as a socially and economically backward class, why can't they be given a Kunbi certificate and be accommodated in the OBC category? In Maharashtra, 52% reservation has been given, 27% is given to the OBC community. Why can't we be accommodated in that? And for that, the government does not have an answer. And I can tell you that no other party, no other government has an answer to that, because finally the rights to give the reservation is now lying with the central government.